What's going on, guys? It's Devmonk here. Today we're going to be talking about some rather interesting information concerning Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 that's been given to us over the last 24 hours. Now, according to well-known Call of Duty news guy Charlie Intel, he's actually found out the rather interesting information concerning the back or the reverse of the Modern Warfare 2 game box. In bold, in the legal language at the bottom, it actually does read Call of Duty HQ and Call of Duty Warzone 2.0 included. So you will get to play Call of Duty Warzone 2.0 within Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. And just to prove that to you guys, as you guys can see in the small print, requires 70 gigabytes plus initial download to play, Call of Duty HQ and Call of Duty Warzone 2.0 included. So bear that in mind there, guys. Big shout out to Devani RD on Twitter, who actually advised us of this. So shout out to him. As you guys can see, this was 15 hours ago, so this would have been posted yesterday at the time of recording this video. But it was 72 hours until worldwide launch. It's around about more or less 48 now, so that's interesting there. There's actually been an ad, according to LinkedIn, of the Modern Warfare 2 promotion in London. That looks to me to be Piccadilly Circus, so we're going to take a look at this rather interesting clip. Now, as you guys saw during that little clip there, we actually get to see Soap McTavish actually disconnecting what appears to be a power cable from what appears to be some sort of electric system. Then in the second half of this clip, we actually get to see Ghost pulling down some NVG night vision goggles in the middle of a field. Now, we believe this to be an actual setting for the actual mission from a previous Call of Duty game that was set in Chernobyl. So that was really interesting there. But that specific mission is now set in Spain in this game, so that's interesting there to see. Now, I think also we've actually got another promotion with Burger King, apparently. But just before I go into that, there's actually been another trailer that's been given to us on the Call of Duty Middle East official Twitter account. So we're also going to take a look into this as well.
عزيز هذا هو المكان؟ ايه متأكد مالك يلا مشينا بس تذكر تروح الفريق هي مفتاح النصر
So that's interesting there. Now, what we guys saw was a low live-action trailer promoting the promotion between Burger King and Modern Warfare 2. And also to back this up, the promotion is confirmed to be available in Burger King, France and the Netherlands. So these promotional posters have actually been found within Netherlands and France itself. So that's really interesting there. You can see, I think when you purchase the Call of Duty Whopper Cheeseburger in Burger King, you actually do receive this rather interesting skin as a bonus, as well as 1 hour of double XP. So that's really interesting there. I think I've also got another trailer. It's actually a 5-second trailer of the actual promotion between Modern Warfare 2 and Burger King.
In-game operator skin and 1 hour of double XP. Buy the Modern Warfare 2 meal at Burger King and get a free in-game operator skin and 1 hour of double XP.
So that backs that up. So that's actually now officially in those selected regions worldwide. So I think we got any more information to back this up on. So I've gone through that trailer, That was a 5-second one I just showed you. If you're in Australia, Hungry Jack's has a Modern Warfare 2 meal with bronze operator skin. So, similar to the Burger King one, if you purchase the Baconator meal, you actually get a Modern Warfare 2 Baconator meal with an in-game operator skin and 1 hour of double XP. So, more or less the same thing as Burger King. Of course, Mountain Dew and I think Mountain Dew has also got a collaboration according to a recent leak featuring a Mountain Dew bottle of Mountain. I think I did cover this in another video, but there's actually a collaboration with Mountain Dew as well. It actually happens to be 3 years ago today. Modern Warfare 2019 got released, so that's interesting. I actually showed you this rather interesting video of Barry Sloan, aka Captain Price, already, but just for those of you guys who missed it, I'll just replay this through again.
Price, what do you got there?
I've got a Coke and a water. I wanted a coconut water, Simon.
So as you guys see, Barry Sloan, aka Captain Price, was actually having a little one-to-one conversation with Sam Ghost Riley, and he actually thought he's actually showing off a Coke and a water, but due to his accent, it sounded like he was saying coconut water. So that's really interesting there. So someone was commenting on his accent problems there. That was really hilarious. There's so much more I need to tell you guys. So that was interesting there. Multiplayer overview, everything available at launch. So I'm just going to go briefly talk about this. I'm not going to go into too much detail. So game modes, what we're going to be getting are the following. So for 6v6, we're getting free for all, eliminate everyone. First player to reach 30 eliminations enter the match. Top 3 performers gain victory. So we had to adjust myself there. Team Deathmatch, Call of Duty in its purest form. Use teamwork to eliminate enemy players and reach a score limit. First team to obtain 75 eliminations wins the match. Domination, pretty sure the usual rules apply. 200 points wins the match over the course of 1 round. Hardpoint, capture the hardpoint, hold against attack. Hardpoint location rotates every minute, with the position of the next hardpoint being indicated the last 10 seconds of the previous one. First team to earn 250 points wins the match. Headquarters, I'm pretty sure all the OG Call of Duty gamers will recognise this one. Work to capture the headquarters, then dig in and defend. Respawns are disabled for the team that holds the HQ. Once the HQ is taken offline, a new zone is designated for the next one. The first team to earn 200 points wins the match. Control, I'm sure most of you guys, if you've performed in the beta, will recognise that one. I'm not going to go into too much detail on that. Prisoner Rescue, aka Hostage from Rainbow Six Siege. I'm sure most of you guys will probably work that one out. Only difference being, locate hostages and take them out alive. There's 2 of them in the map. We prevent their extraction at all costs. No respawns. Team revives are enabled. Attackers must find 2 hostages and carry them either out or protect at the extraction point. Each hostage is worth 100 points. Defenders must prevent their extraction at all costs and hold them together in the spawn area until the round's timer expires. Each hostage not carried out nor captured by the attackers are worth 50 points. The first team to earn 500 points wins the match. Knockout. I think it's just a little bit of a rip-off, to be honest with you. Both teams fight over a bag of cash located in the middle of the map. No respawns. Team revives are enabled. Run over the cash to grab it. The team that holds the bag at the end of the round or that eliminates the entire enemy team wins the round. The first team to take 5 rounds wins the match. Search and Destroy, I'm pretty sure everyone will probably know what that one is by now. Battle map modes, so the 32v32 large-scale maps. So this involves ground war. 2 teams, each composed of 32 players, go after capture an odd number of objectives on a large map. This is a supersized version of domination, including vehicles for epic brawls. First team to earn 250 points wins the match. Invasion, a massive chaotic battle with a mix of players and AI fighting alongside each other. Utilize vehicles, killstreak crates, and armoured agents to gain the advantage over your opponent. The first team to win 2,000 points wins the match. So much more I need to tell you guys here. Just quickly go through this. Featured, but I think that's pretty much self-explanatory. Quick play, this way you get to play your team deathmatch or various other 6v6 modes. Tier 1 playlist is designated within a playlist name and offers a more challenging experience compared to traditional multiplayer. Operators have less health and limited HUD elements. So this is essentially hardcore mode, so that's really interesting there. Third person mode, I have done a little bit of gameplay already here on the channel of that. It's kind of like if you've ever played Fortnite, it's kind of that kind of perspective. Core maps and battle maps. There's two map types, core maps and battle maps, grouped into one of three categories: Al-Mazrah, Las Almas, and rest of the world. I think I did cover this briefly in a different video. So essentially, Las Almas is in Central America. Al-Mazrah, if I'm not mistaken, I think is mentioned it's in Asia of some description, I believe. Republic of Adal. That's obviously a made up area, it's not necessarily a real place. And the rest of the world, again, self-explanatory. Perk packages, I'm pretty sure most of you guys will probably recognise this. So there's of course the base perks, so Overkill, Double Time, Battle Hardened, Scavenger, Bomb Squad, Dragger, Strong Arm, Extra Tactical. Bonus perks include Resupply, Spotter, Cold Blooded, Fast Hands, Hardline, and Focus. So there's all the bonus perks there. There's also ultimate perks, so you've got High Alert, Ghost, Quick Fix, Overclock Survivor, Birdseye. So all of these, you will get 2 perks per life over the course of for a match, I should say. Then, depending on how well you're performing, you'll also get an ultimate perk as well as a bonus perk. So you get 2 base perks, then over the course of the match you'll get a bonus perk as well as an ultimate perk towards the end of the match. Field upgrades and invaluable tools, I'm pretty sure most of you guys will probably know what that is by now. Rank 45 you'll get the option to equip 2 at the cost of a slow recharge rate on each. So tactical camera, pretty sure it's more or less self-explanatory there. Inflatable decoy, proximity of activated decoy mine. There's also DDoS, deactivates electronics and disrupts enemy senses for a short amount of time, so that's interesting there. Deployable cover, again, more or less self-explanatory there. Trophy system, again, most Call of Duty players will recognise that. Dead silence, so good for basically people who want to play stealth. There's also a munitions box, essentially a portable ammo box. Loadout drop, I don't see the need for a loadout drop personally, but it's kind of like your one-man army for the OG COD players. Portable radar, mid-to-periodic radar ping. So it's kind of like a portable radar, if you will. So it's like one below a UAV. I tend to not use that one. Tactical insertion marks a location for your next spawn point. Now, this I would more or less use if I was playing like party modes, such as Infected, for example. Battle Rage. I'll be honest with you, I was using Battle Rage in a couple of matches on Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 beta, but really, it's one of those things, is it really needed? Recon Drone. For those who want to go on those high kill streaks, I would probably recommend going for that. You can also try strapping a C4 to this for a makeshift bomb drone. Smoke airdrop, calling a line of drones to deploy smoke while at a targeted location. Suppression mine, so these ones that float on the water that we saw during a couple of clips on the few recent trailers. Anti-armor rounds, so this is like your FMJ, your Full Metal Jacket. I'm pretty sure most of you guys will probably recognise that. Kill streaks, so I'm just going to go through these. 4 kills or 500 score will give you a UAV bomb drone as well, so that's interesting there. 5 kills or 625 score will either give you a counter UAV, a cluster mine, or a care package. There's also 6 kills or 750 score will give you a precision airstrike, cruise missile, or mortar strike. 7 kills or 875 score, a sentry gun or an SAE, or a super precision airstrike. 8 kills or 1000 score will give you a VTOL jet or an Overwatch Helo or Wilson HS more controlled tank. 10 kills or 1250 score will give you a stealth bomber or chopper gunner or emergency airdrop. 12 kills or 1500 score will give you a gunship or an advanced UAV. 15 kills or 1875 score, which is the top one at the moment, will give you a juggernaut. So that's really interesting there. Okay, so to change up my angle a bit here, guys. Learn aquatic maneuvers, ledge hanging, and more in multiplayer. aquatic maneuvers, adding a new layer for strategy to incorporate aquatic environments in the map. Plunge in and swim up to an unsuspecting enemy or take a dive when you got enemy operators hot on your tail. Ledge hang. While battling up onto certain ledges, your operator will be given the option to use the new ledge hang ability, which allows you to peek over the edge without fully exposing your position. Your operator can fire their start arm while peeking until they run out of ammo. From that point, you can either complete the mantle action to go up and over the ledge or drop back down to reposition. So that's really interesting there, guys. I want to know what you guys' thoughts of this in the comments box down below. And just to close out this video, I thought it was rather interesting to point out that a Burger King inside Puerto Rico has actually been redesigned with Modern Warfare 2 branding, which is rather interesting. So as you guys can see, this Burger King joint in Puerto Rico, you can see it's got like the Modern Warfare 2 logo on a few sides. It's also got the black and green themed branding there. Looks really interesting. As you guys heard earlier in this video, they do have a collaboration currently with Modern Warfare 2 and Call of Duty and Activision. So you can see we've got also Ghost. That might be Press, but I'm 100% sure. We've also got the Modern Warfare 2 logo on the right hand side there as well. So I want to know what you guys' thoughts are. Let me know in the comments box down below. If anyone manages to find anything else out, again, let me know in the comments. I'll keep you guys updated here on the channel. If you're new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to catch up on the same old videos, and I'll see you in the next one. Until then, peace out.